Hello, 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 Fibro Warriors. Hello, hello. If you're here, give me a howdy, hello, a wave, something in the chat box so that I know that you are indeed with me live, because I think I'm live. First of all, Fibro Warriors, I want to say thank you so very much for your patience with us. It has been a 7-year journey. It has taken us 7 years to raise money, to shoot, to raise some more money, to shoot some more, to edit, to raise some more money, to get the score composed, to get the graphics, to do the whole film. Ultimately, it has taken us longer than we expected, to be very honest, but we are hopeful that you will find the project to your liking, that it's helpful, that it's informative, that it is really respectful of the community. And I see we are live because I see Norman's here. Hello, Norman. Thank you so much for being here today. So as I said, it has taken us 7 years, but I have some really, really great and really, really exciting news in that, drum roll please, on December the 9th, that's 2 months away. Yeah, a little less than 2 months away because today's October 10th. 2 months from now, December the 9th, we will have the premiere of the film in New York City. New York, New York. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe that's a better one. And I cannot tell you how thrilled we are to bring the film finally to the world on December the 9th. In New York City will be the premiere. Now, and before you even ask, I'll say this, before you even ask, yes, there is going to be a way that you can be involved. Details on that will be coming very shortly, but save the date for December 9th because that is when the premiere will happen in New York City, and you will be able to see the film very shortly. I'm so excited about that. Hello, Penny. Hello, Melissa. So great to have you on the live today. Speaking of that premiere date, leading up to that, every week, every Monday at this time, 9 a.m., and speaking of Melissa, every 9 a.m., I will be, for the next however many weeks that is, 8 weeks, I'll be coming live every Monday and bringing a guest from the fibromyalgia community to you to highlight them, highlight what they do, and to bring you more news information so that you can really help yourself with this condition, with this syndrome. And we are, part of the reason the film is called Invisible is that we are wanting to make the fibromyalgia community more visible. And so things like this, events like this, where we will be sharing information, where we will be highlighting people from the community, are really important. And it's really a big part of the film, as many members of the fibro community, our FM community, are involved in the film and are part of the film and are in the film. And Melissa Swanson, speaking of Melissa, is going to be one of my guests coming up in the next couple of months. Speaking of which, next week's guest, our first guest, is the fibromyalgia coach, Tammy Steckelhaus. She's going to be my first guest. If you don't know her podcast, check it out. She's got a great fibromyalgia podcast. Millie Velez, a cast member, just joined us, Making Fibro Visible. That is really, truly the goal of this film, ultimately. And so any way that we can partner with you to do that, please let us know. Please let us know how we can make the film more visible and therefore make fibro more visible. I think that was truly the impetus. If you don't know my story, the backstory of why I wanted to do this film is because my mother has fibromyalgia, and I saw her struggling, ultimately. And yeah, I saw her struggling, and I wanted to help. And through the making of the film, I have been able to help her quite a bit. And it took a drastic turn, which you'll hear about. But ultimately, that was my impetus. That was the reason that I wanted, excuse me, checking up to do the film. And it's my hope for many more people that we will help many more people beyond my mother. So, speaking of which, there's been something that's been coming up in the news a lot that I want to get your feedback on. And that is this idea of long COVID being an interesting connection with fibromyalgia. We've been seeing this in the news, like Chris Cuomo did this sort of story on long COVID, and then suddenly there was this fibro discussion around it, which I found very interesting that people are making this connection. And I'm wondering if you believe, and this can, you can tell me in the chat or not, if you believe that it will help with the fibro getting maybe some more research, some more eyes on it, or if it will not. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the chat. Okay. December 9th, save the date for the big premiere in New York City. Yes, there'll be a red carpet. Yes, there'll be an after party. We're really, really excited, honestly, to be bringing this to you. There'll be many ways in which you'll be able to connect and be a part of it. You'll get more and more information on that. So stay with us each week as we highlight these members of the fibromyalgia community. If you feel like there's a way that you can partner with us, please let us know. All right. If you want to stay with me, I'm actually going to breathe. I know that sounds strange. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to lead an ancient breathwork practice. This is a practice that takes you out of fight or flight, out of the sympathetic and into the parasympathetic nervous system. It's called Langana breath. And really, it is a way to calm the nervous system. And as you all know, with fibro, those of you that have fibro know that the nervous system gets highly, highly activated, right? And when you're in that state of fight or flight, when you're activated, it's like the old tiger, right? That old tiger, it's fight or flight, right? Any perceived threat to the body, to the system, to the mind, any perceived threat, it takes over. Your system takes over. And so, with fibromyalgia, the system is automatically taking over, right? This constant state of fight or flight, that constant, right? And what the breathwork practice does, and I've studied this for many, many years, over 15 years I've studied and have been teaching for many, many years, over 10, is what it does is it takes you out of that hyper state. The vagal nerve gets calmed and you come into the parasympathetic nervous system, a calmer state. And so it's a tool that I use in my life. It's a tool that I teach people to use. And so I thought I would do a little bit today. If you'd like to breathe with me. If you'd like to breathe with me, you can stay on here for a couple of moments. So if you do, sit up tall, elongate your spine. And you want to plant your feet on the ground if you're sitting in a chair. And you can turn down the eyes, or if closing them completely doesn't feel good to you, or if you're listening to this in a car, for instance, don't do that. Just look down towards the ground. Anything that can take you inward. And then just begin by tuning into your breath. Notice where your breath is in this moment. Most of us tend to breathe, particularly when we are in that heightened state or in a state of pain, very shallow. But just notice where yours is today. Maybe today you feel relaxed. Maybe today's a good day. Maybe you're breathing deep and slow. And if you're not, that's okay. Simply just notice where it is. We just want to take down a notch, maybe from a 9 to an 8 on the scale, or a 7 to a 6. wherever you are today. And as you notice your breath, begin to extend the inhale and the exhale. Breathing in through the nostrils. Now take a deep, full breath in. Open the mouth and let out a soft sigh. Do that again, breathing in through the nostrils. Open the mouth, let out a soft sigh. One more time. Inhale deeply and fully. Exhale completely. Good. Now close the mouth and continue inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils only. We're going to inhale in for 4 counts and then open the mouth, exhaling out for 5 counts. So here we go. Inhaling through the nostrils. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go again. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let go of the conscious awareness of the breath. Re-lengthen the spine. And if you're laying down, this is great. Just stay where you are and draw your attention between your eyebrows. And then just observe the effects of the breath. If you feel slightly dizzy, that's okay. Grab onto the chair or lay back. But you may sense a feeling of calmness. If it draws up some anxiety for you, just pull back. Do less. Inhale for 2 counts. Exhale for 1 or 3 and 2, whatever feels right to you. Let's take another round. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 5. Here we go. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the breath. Again, re-lengthen the spine if you're seated and draw your attention between your eyebrows and observe. Nice. Just allow yourself to be exactly where you are in this moment today. Let's take one final round of the breath. Here we go. Inhaling for 4. Inhale. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the breath. One more time. Lengthen the spine. Draw the attention between your eyebrows and observe. And just notice if there's any change. And again, we're looking to take from a 10 to a 9, 8 to a 7, and so on. And then take one more full deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth, a sigh. And open your eyes. Beautiful. Thank you so much for breathing with me. I really, really appreciate it. I see Johan is here. Hey, Johan, another cast member. Lovely to have you here. So happy. So happy to have you here. Yeah, December the 9th is the date. And we're so excited about it. I can't tell you what it means to us to be able to bring the film, for it to be released this year, for it to be out into the world for you all to see very, very soon. And the premiere, stay tuned for lots and lots and lots of wonderful stuff next week at this time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I start with Tammy Steckelhaus. You do not want to miss the Fibro Coach. She's got so much amazing, amazing information that she can share with you. Thanks again. I appreciate you all so much. And I want to reiterate our thanks for your patience. And we're so excited. So we'll see you every week at this time. Tell your friends, invite your friends, share it with your friends, share. That's the only way that we'll get the word out. That's the way that we're going to make Fibro visible. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. I like to dance out. You want to dance with me? Dance out. Dance out. Wah, wah.